Hey, what's good everybody? We're back for another baller-ass, banger-ass video, hopefully. So, today's a bit of a discussion. I recorded this live, and if you like this kind of stuff, you can join in too over on Twitch, YouTube, all that good stuff. Follow the links in the description. And it's mostly about Banu, or what Banu represents. Now, for context, I recommend watching all the video. Just because, and it's not for engagement reasons, just because that way you can get the full context of what I'm talking about. Because I'll be honest, I hate labeling videos, I hate making thumbnails, I worry I get too clickbaity at times, and I hate doing that shit. But hey, if it works, I guess. But no, the main purpose of this is I want to talk about pull value over must pulls. I don't like the term must pulls. I feel like it's very disingenuous, and it can lead into heavy bias. For example, if I really like Banu, okay? I've been really messing around with him because I love learning his combos and whatnot. But he's not a must pull. His pull value is insane, and this is kind of what the video goes over. Same with dialing as well, where just because they have insane pull value for some people doesn't mean they're a must pull for others. And we cover that in the video, so hopefully you watch this, hopefully you like this. If you do, like, comment, subscribe. On the road to 1,000 subs, it's really great. I fucking love ZZZ. I'm just going to be honest, I fucking love this game. It's a great game. And hopefully you do too if you're watching this. If not, give it a go. You know, it's free. What's the worst that could happen? You like the game? Oh no. Anyway, with that, let's get into the video. And that right there is a great example about how we transition into a new topic. You've just said, it's sad that the devs made Banu very hard to play, but his damage output is still so underwhelming. Even if you play him, his damage still can outscore Yidharu. I'm okay with that, and I'm going to explain why. I'm going to show you using a Reddit thread that I recently found. Because I was bored one night and I thought, hey, this could be really fun. Do we like anything? Serious question. Yeah, so most people don't care about damage output. Play it if he's fun for you. And do you know what? He's very fun for me, but more of my thoughts and feelings later. Obviously, the stream we're doing now is me testing out some more. Note some more, because I've tried it before, and he's so fun to play. And I'm actually really excited for this. So, no shade to this dude, or dudette, no shade whatsoever. But it's right here, the last one gets me. If you're playing this game just out of spite or need, I mean, you don't take fun in the equation, you're just playing. And now I believe fun is a subjective term. Obviously, I could have fun with Miyabi. In fact, I do have fun with Miyabi. Other people will look at a Miyabi team and go, oh god, this again. Okay. It's going to be OP. But I think it's fun. With Banu, there are arguments to be made, he's very, somewhat underwhelming, okay? And that could be true. You know, for example, if we go in here right now, I'm here learning how to try and play him. I've had Lion's Roar, so I know how to do Lion's Roar. But then you've got stuff like Mountain Tremor, because his move list is very immense. Now, it looks confusing at first, not on the levels of, say, punishing Grey Raven or Wuthering Waves in terms of resource management. But he's fun. He's very much a fighting game character. And if you don't know about this, you're going to learn something new. I love fighting games. Smash Brothers, Aether Gazer, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Smash Brothers, I've already said Smash Brothers, which one? King of Fighters, Fatal Fury. My personal favourite, Dragon Ball Fighters. With a Z at the end, you know, it's really cool. And he really fits that bill. I have so much fun with him. The issue is he going to outscore, say, a Yishuan or a Miyabi? Out-damage? No. But that's fine, because I find him fun. Like, it's just about if he's fun, then it's fine. Not caring about score is fine, but the thing is, even if he's fun, well, you won't be able to clear contact with him, it will irritate you. And that right there is, first of all, that's a fine opinion to have. I'm sure many people have that as well. It's like, why would I pull a character who can't clear the endgame? Well, two things. One, for like the next month or so, while he's in a patch, you can. It's going to be shielded heavily towards him. That's how they get you. But two, supports. Say Jifufu, Astro Yao, Trigger. I don't know if she's a support or she's more like a stunner. But it's one of those. This is all just a case of, hey, if you think he's fun, get him. You can struggle, you can sweat to try and get that score. Just know there are better out there. Just clear any endgame. Oh, endgame anyway. Yeah, me. I don't clear endgame. Mostly because I haven't tried it yet. My characters are not built up to scratch. I'm still in the process of doing that. Yeah, endgame. But I'm still in the process of, say, building up my account. Even though I've been playing for a while, I've caught up with the story, I've got so much to catch up on. Like, I've got my DPSs built because I need to kill enemies. There's no point staying alive and stunning them if I'm dealing like 5k. Sorry, I say 5k, like it's not a lot of damage. If I'm doing like 500 per attack. There's just no point. Something else as well. Something else. I've just realized myself. We read some of the comments, okay? The gameplay is still really fun. But the big clang of the offensive assist still triggers a dopamine rush. In fact, I'm pretty sure what they're talking about, and I've been having so much fun with this, right? Turning to stone. So wait for somebody to attack. Never mind. But yeah, he's just so fun. Now, he's not going to be the best by any means. No. But let me just kill this so I can try and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, the big thing is here. That little clang there, the whoosh. Oh god, it's so good. It's been a major thing in gacha community for years. People who pull for fun and complain why they can't clear the content. And Joe Ace, I'm glad you've said that because that really drives home now. Also, I just hit my microphone, so hopefully that didn't make a weird sound. I do clear in game. Still, I will pull for Shungwan. I will because I'm a little simp boy. I love simping. I love gooning for new characters. Yay, my favorite. Jokes aside. Jokes. God, what was I going to say? Yeah, that was it. And a part of this comes down to the communities as well. I'm not going to sit here and say to you, I'm pulling Banu, so you need to pull Banu as well, so that way we can be miserable together when we can complain. No. I'm not going to do that, because two things happen. One, I'm not going to complain. I pulled him for the reason that I want him. And two, well, that's just... Yeah, Yi Xuanguan's coming right around the corner. Above the characters I want, they get surprised when I clear endgame. And Sparkle, that's the right way to do it. Dab me up. It's that problem, though. So if we go back to the Reddit thread real quick, I'm pretty sure if I keep scrolling, you have a place that glazes everything or a place that shits on everything. You can't have a middle ground. And that's going to be the problem. You know, people who pull for Banu and glaze him going like, wow, he's so fun, technical to play, he's great. And you got the other side who goes, I pulled Banu, I can't clear endgame faster than Yi Xuan or Miyabi. This sucks. There's no middle ground. And it's just, the sad truth is we have to accept that. With that being said, you have to go around and be a dick on the internet. It's fun, sure, for like 5 minutes, and then you just realise you're being miserable along with everyone else. Let's just say show her as a character who not only is a wife who at this point, well, I like Xuanguan. I like the idea of it. I don't like that we kind of forced. No, that's a topic for a different day. Yeah, gacha gamers' first time experience, fun playing games rather than being miserable, listening to negativity. Nothing we've said here is negative, by the way. It's just straight facts. Where, like Ace has said, I'm saying this because it made you think gacha community for years. The people pull them as shit. It's not fun. Okay, the best guy, I'm pulling for her. And do you know what? I'm not gonna fault you for that because I would too. I'd recommend pause the video, read this because they make some really good points. I think a big problem with ZZZ is people see that Hoyoverse made it, and they go, "There's a reason Banu sucks," and the next character coming out. For me, the biggest problem with Banu, and here is a legitimate concern, a legitimate complaint with Banu. His banner is only 12 days. I don't care that his damage is, he's still going to be top 5. Look, I guarantee you can clip this, you can, show me clips of this later on down the line. I guarantee that he will be in the top 5, if not top 3 characters for DPS in this game. I guarantee it. Because and I'm glad for this. I'm glad he's not going to be the next highest scaling DPS damage output, like shitting it out like a shotgun. Because Miyabi is clearly like the top tier character. Yi Xuan's like almost there. I want Banu somewhere down here. I don't want characters keep power creeping Miyabi. And Shungguan, like, same level as Miyabi. I just want Void Hunters here, everyone else below. And that's where Banu should be. He should be somewhere in this region. There's going to be meta regardless of anything, even if you're not a better player, skipping him won't be a good decision. I'm not going to say pull Shungguan. Okay, I'm not going to say it because maybe you've seen leaks. I've seen leaks of the Ultimate, they've updated it. It looks fine, it looks amazing. I'll be pulling it because it looks She looks amazing. She looks fun. I don't know anything about how powerful she's going to be. We're going to find out in 2.5. Let 2.5 be the deciding factor about whether you want to pull Shungwon. As for Banu, at this point, we know what we're getting with Banu. In fact, you can play as Banu to decide if you want him. I was a bit hesitant. I've not got Dialing. I'm going to get Dialing because I need more stunners. I was hesitant to get Banu because I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to have to spend money, and I've done pretty well not spending money on ZZZ. But they've made the few characters really fucking fun so far. And I'm really having a hard time skipping at the moment. I really am. It's just so much fun. The only issue I've got with Banu right now, in fact, the only issue I've got with Banu right now, and you can try this event as well, you can play him yourself. If we go here, we go next, we can only use Caesar.
Take me.
I would like to be able to go in and test who I'm playing with. So I was like, okay, how does Banu play with, say, Vivian Nicole, you know, my main shell, the double ether, which, you know, a bit of a hard carry, I know. Oh, so brave and daring today, aren't we? But like, how does, say, a Banu, Jifufu, Astro Yao team work? That's the bit that gets me, like, I want to see his Wenjin, I want to see what else he does. Must pull doesn't exist, but pull value does. Pull for whomever you want, but definitely should consider pulling certain characters because they just have too much value. Dial-in is a perfect example. I don't believe in the phrase must pull. Okay, here's my brave take, you know, a brave take of the internet in 2025. Must pulls don't exist. They just don't. Because at the end of the day, I could turn around and go. In fact, here's a better example. I could turn around and say, Vivian is a must pull. And you ask me, why do I think that? Because I like this character. And I like what she does. She's really simple to play. She's really fun to play. Because she's in for like 5 seconds, you swap off. For your main DPS, who's either going to be like a Yishuan, an Evelyn, and Miyabi. Pull value now. I highly recommend she's a pull value unit. Take another example. Miyabi. She's not a must pull because actually no. Let me rephrase that. Miyabi appears like a must pull because she's so fucking good at what she does. Even to this day, she's still the best character in the game. I don't care if anyone disagrees and says, oh, well, actually, Yishuan Jifufu Astro Yao. It's like no, because Miyabi is really easy to play, and that's where the difference comes in. Her pull value doesn't come from her being the best character in the game, the most meta-damaging OP fuck-busted unit. It's because she's really simple to play, really simple to build, with really easy teammates. Before I got Vivian, I was rocking the Miyabi, Trigger, Nicole team comp. And before that, I was running Miyabi, Lyko, and Nicole. But you can even do solo Miyabi, because she's just so easy and fun to play, and that's the pull value that you should really take into consideration when making a... Okay. I'm really rambling here because I just wanted to talk about Dialing. We got to a big point now, because talking about Miyabi is fine, but it gets boring after a while. Dialing, for example. For me, Dialing is a must pull. And I'll show you exactly why. I've got Trigger. I've got Lyko. So I don't have Lighter or Jifufu. Two of the best stunners in the game. I don't even have Herbal. Nobody's playing Ambi. Lyko, fine. But he's more of like a Hugo teammate, if anything, in my opinion. But I need Dialing because her pull value for me is so immensely high. Because I need stunners. For other teams. Oh, God, there we go. I literally only pull for characters I love, and then keep hitting my head against the wall until I clear, if they're not meta at the moment. Exactly. It's like Sparkle. I know for a fact, I'm just talking about Dialing, you know, small characters on screen. Sparkle's being like, I must pull this character by any means necessary. And that's another reason of pull value. I like the look of the character. I like how the character is in the story. There's no must pull. Take Wolfie and Waves as a good example. Everyone says Shorekeeper is a must pull, but she's not. It's just her value is so insane for like a 1.x unit. Because she's still the best healer in the game. She has the best universal buffs. And sure, you could say, oh, Carter for you is, must pull. Yeah, for DPS. But the pull value is there because her DPS potential is so high. But you need a specific team to really get the most out of her. And that's her, Chiakona, and Chisa. Let's talk about Chisa. We talked about Chisa before. Big old favorite. Everybody loves talking about Chisa. She buffs negative status effects, which is going to be good in the future. Right now, her pull value is very low because nobody really works with her. She can go in teams, sure, she's a good healer. But she's not really that good at the moment. So her pull value is down here unless you want to take that risk of investment, so it's more like up here. When Chisa reruns and we have more negative status effects that need buffs, then Chisa's pull value skyrockets. That's the issue. Must pull? No. Pull value? Yes. Like Trigger, for example.
Got your back.
I think she's got great pull value because she's really easy in a quick swap team. Now, speaking of another character, Soldier Zero, or Sambi if you prefer. Don't really recommend pulling this unit, but I don't know about too much, or I don't know too much about her. However, I have Trigger, so her pull value is skyrocketed because quickshot shenanigans. They are the best in slot teammates for each other. Now I'm tempted by that, I really am. Burnus. I shouldn't pull Burnus. But by God am I going to pull Burnus because I love this unit. For me, the pull value isn't really high. She's an anomaly, yes. She's probably good for Evelyn. I've already got Miyabe's best in slot teammates. So her pull value right now is very, very low. And this whole video is just kind of like how do you distinguish between must pulls and pull value? You don't. Nobody can sit here and tell you, hey, get this unit. I can sit here and recommend you get Dialing. But if you don't like Dialing, if you just hate the way she plays, don't pull her. Pull value for you is going to be low. Banu. Banu's really fucking fun to play. It's complicated, sure, but that's part of the joy of learning. I like learning how to play this character. I don't like people saying, oh, skip him. He's going to be shit in DPS. Oh, he's not going to be the level of Miyabe. Oh, you should have gone around the corner. I just like the look of him. So his pull value to me has skyrocketed. Pull value is a very biased, subjective term. If you want to pull somebody, pull them. Because you think they're fun. You've decided to pull them, no one else. Sure, I don't recommend the very second Dialing's banner was on, people were pulling. Because they probably listened to opinions and saw leaks and went, okay, she's a must pull. And then some people are going to be like, yeah, I didn't need to pull Dialing. People probably saw like she can give you one free ult and they thought, okay, wow, this is going to be great for my account. But realized, I didn't really need it. It's what it is. Helps you clear faster, sure. Because if you care about endgame or you're a creator and you just want to do more stuff. So let me fix my mustache real quick. Let me get our classic like villain mustache. Boom. How do we look? But yeah, it's like Banu. Banu's banner's going to come out in about 6 days from now. Maybe right from the start. Who knows? But I'm not going to day one pull Banu. I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to read his Wengen a bit more. I'm going to see like online the team comps. I'm going to determine for myself whether I should pull him. But I'm going to anyway. In fact, ignore that whole segment. Here's what you should do. Rather than the day of his release, just wait a little bit. See what happens. See if the Doom posting was right or if the Doom posting was wrong. If, spoiler alert, it's usually wrong. Doom posting sucks. Don't listen to the negativity. Make your own judgments. And that's what this video is advocating for. Is just you just being smart, doing due diligence. Because I can hold your hand and go, hey, look at this shiny new unit. Very cute, very good, very fun. But if you go, nah, I don't like that unit. I'm not going to force you to pull it. And you shouldn't be forced to pull either. That's where the problem starts. Take HSR, for example. Look at Black Dahlia. In fact, let me go and find that. God damn, I was right not to load this up. That was just straight up porn on the internet. Holy fuck. Like I was saying, speaking about HSR, Black Dahlia, for example, her pull value is going to be fucking insane because she basically breaks the rules of the game. Where Super Break. The whole purpose of Super Break is once the enemy is weakness broken, you could go in and deal insane amounts of damage. She says you don't have to break them to deal Super Break. So her pull value is going to be insane for like a patch or two. and then it's going to slowly drop, and you're going to see people complain, going like, wow, super break fell off so hard again. And that's because they're inflating the pull value. So while she might seem like a must pull, she's not a must pull. She's a pull if you like super break. And that's what I'm trying to urge people to be cautious with. Because like, sure, you can like Black Dahlia, you go, oh my god, yes, mommy, step on me. Bit weird, I'm not going to judge, other people will. But for like a patch or two, she's going to be really great. And then she's going to fall off dramatically until they decide, you know what, let's bring super break back. And then the pull value on a rerun is going to go up again. Take Fugue, for example. Fugue was really good. She's rerunning, in fact. And believe it's... And this is how crazy it is. I believe it's Black Dahlia, Firefly, Fugue, Linksha. Now, Linksha's pull value fell off so fucking hard because Gallagher exists. He's a 4-star and he's free. Fugue never had any real pull value. But now she does. Because you can both, paired with Black Dahlia. Because now you can inflict super break damage and break for toughness bar and inflict double super break damage. So the pull value shoots up. But they were never must pulls to begin with. That's to be careful of. In fact, speaking of Dylan, so I'm pretty sure she's going to be really good right now. But once they stop shilling her, will she be good in the future? Well, hopefully she will be, because ZZ's even, in my opinion, a pretty good job so far. You're keeping power creep to a minimum. Nobody's better than me, Abby. Still to this day. Does anyone have any more closing comments, or can I just end this video? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Four. Wait, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dylan is very cute for sure. You are absolutely right. And with that, the video's over. Like, comment, subscribe. If you disagree with everything I've said, please let me know. I will be sure to take that to heart and cry a little bit. Like, comment, subscribe. On road to 1,000 subs is pretty cool. Blah, blah, blah. And see you on the next one. Stay refreshing. I'm going to leave it on Dylan, mate. That was a weak outro, by the way. Hold up. Nah. Run that shit back. Ignore this. Ignore the fact we've just had an awkward cut there. Being like, run that shit back. Anyway, if you disagree with anything we've said here, you know what, feel free to let me know. I'll take it to heart. I'm pretty sure I'll cry. And if you agree, be sure to share this video. Let people know, like, hey, be smart. I know it's a hard thing to do in the big 2025, but you're not playing Genshin. Remember, Genshin bad. Bad Genshin. No, bad Genshin. Down, bad Genshin. Genshin bad, remember. Right, like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.